nice. I'm gonna forever annoy you. Oh my gosh, I was looking at the monitor the whole time. Welcome to Tasty Thursdays, a new bi-weekly series that you will find here every other Thursday. Rain, shine, whatever the weather throws at us. I do occasional lives. I don't do them enough. I know that. I do them like a couple times a year. You guys always love them. I have fun doing them. It's a great way for us to chat and connect. And I don't know, it just adds like a really good layer of authenticity. And on the subject of authenticity, you can't have a Tasty Thursday without a tipsy bartender, right? So let me introduce to you the king of all kings, the most authentic bartender you're ever gonna meet, the one and the only, the most fabulous, Mikey G. Round of applause, please.
What up, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? This is Mikey, baby. We're getting tipsy today.
It's
Let's do it.
a party. So we're gonna have him making cocktails. I keep looking at the monitor. I'm sorry. We have a whole new setup, sort of. I'm not used to the monitor being over there, unless I haven't done this in so long because we did not do the Christmas one because, truth be told, Papa Sal and I just could not line up on a schedule. But anyway, I was going to say Tipsy Thursday. We're going to do Tasty Thursdays every other Thursday. I hope to bring on different creators. I just think it'd be a lot of fun, you know? What are we making today? So if you follow me on Instagram, you should. If you don't, you're missing a whole lot of fun if you don't. I gave you the menu this morning. Mike is going to do some aperitivi. He's going to make some drinks. He's going to put together like a little snack board, snack tray. Not really a charcuterie board. Just a little snack tray to pick at, to have with drinks, of course. I'm going to do focaccia, which it's already risen. I told you to do that this morning when I posted the menu. By the way, look at this beautiful knife. It was gifted to me by Headley and Bennett. It's just beautiful. Matches my shirt. I try to wear something green in honor of St. Patrick's Day for tomorrow. And this is as green as it got. And I apologize, but I've been out of town for 2 weeks, so I didn't really plan accordingly. And I planned accordingly, I would have ordered something, but I didn't. I'm making my spicy salami, sort of garlic, mozzarella, focaccia, and typically I would roast garlic, but you know, I would give you an excuse, I just forgot. And I don't want to wait a whole long time to roast this into the oven. So what I'm going to do is I'm just peeling garlic, smashing it, and then I'm going to just add a good amount of olive oil and pop it on the stovetop and let that garlic sort of sizzle and brown and do beautiful things. My oven is preheated. We're going to make a chicken ragu. Yes. We're going to make like a chicken ragu situation. I'm going to serve it with some fettuccine, okay? And then we're just going to do some mixed arugula salad just because you need something green to digest, you know? Just like a little thing in there. It's the Italians do it, you know? Italians never eat salad before the meal. We always eat the salad after the main course, usually with our second course. It's nice to digest, you know? Okay, so in terms of, oh, and then we're going to end with an affogato because, as you can probably tell, I don't need more coffee, but I'm going to get more coffee. Mike's going to feed me questions that are coming live from you. I also did a poll for questions on IG. We got over 1,000, so we can't get to all of them, but I will get to as many as I can. And remember, this is going to be a bi-weekly, I was going to say bi-weekly service. What am I, a pastor? What is this, church? A bi-weekly series, Tasty Thursdays. And like I said, they're going to be themed. Like the next one we do is going to be close-ish to Easter. So I'm thinking maybe we'll do like Easter dinner in an hour. What can we do in 1 hour that screams Easter? That's what we'll get to. I'm going to refer to our bartender as Uncle Mike because that's just his name to us because that's me as godfather and I'm just used to it. So Uncle Mike, if you have any, oh, by the way, that was a great shot of Uncle Mike. Great
thanks.
By the way, for members, tier 2 and higher, we are doing an after party live where we can just talk a little bit more in depth, a little more personage, you know, personnel, and then we can just sort of like eat and chat together. I'm literally going to bring you to my dinner table. I'm doing it. And we'll eat and we'll chat. and that's for the after party. So, Uncle Mike, if you have any questions for me, live questions that you want to throw my way, I'm happy to take some.
You got it. You got it. So what's the next big thing from Laura in the kitchen coming at you from Huzia Khan?
Well, the next big thing, one of the big things is this series. This is going to be a regular, just like you get Laura in the kitchen, you're going to get Tasty Thursdays. And like I said, they're going to be a regular thing every other Thursday, come rain or shine. Put it on your calendar, 6 p.m. unless there's some kind of emergency. But otherwise, it's going to be a fixture here. So you're going to get additional content live every other week. And like I said, I'm hoping to bring on guests, whether it's my friends and family, different creators, different people that you have seen. And, you know, I'm hoping to bring Papa Sal. Maybe my sister will be back on, because we need more of that in our lives, don't we? I think the last live we did was Halloween.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wow.
We have not done a live in a super
Been a hot
long
minute
time.
over there for Halloween.
If you hear like what sounds like an elephant, that's because my daughter is upstairs with my sister, and she's running and she's nuts, and for somebody with such tiny feet, she makes a lot of noise. So, garlic is sizzling. Now remember, this recipe.
There's an invitation.
Oh my God! My God, my Spurtle is here! Oh my God!
You had no idea?
Oh,
it smells so good.
Oh my gosh! She knows damn well she's gonna put a mic on and an apron and she's cooking. Come on! Yeah, I know! I know! You're here. Come on! Spurtle is in the house. Come on, let me get you an apron because you're cooking now. We're cooking with fire now. Oh my God! Here I am thinking she was. Here I am thinking she's texting me. I'm getting ready. I'm gonna cook along. Are you ready? And I'm like, no, I'm not ready yet. She's here and she's gonna cook with me, and I'm so excited. I can't believe it. You knew about it.
Good thing I happened to bring down 5 glasses.
I
And that's why the
can't.
front door was
I
unlocked.
can't. Which I didn't even know. Hold on, I'm gonna put this on here.
I should take my jacket off.
Yeah, take your jacket off. Spurtle is in the house. And can I just tell you what I did a poll for questions and stuff on Instagram?
Yeah.
People were, I can't even tell you how many people.
good.
When's Spurtle coming on? Is Spurtle coming on? We're waiting to see Spurtle. I can't believe it.
So, Mike is here.
Yes.
I had to be here because he's making my favorite drink.
Yes, he's
The
making
The Aperol
Aperol
Spritz, baby.
spritzes.
The Aperol Spritz. It's the drink of Rome. So when you go to Rome and you walk around the
I gotta-
squares and you look at all what they're doing around there, my favorite
I'm
thing.
Instagramming.
My favorite thing about that is when you see the little
Spurtle's
tables
in the
everybody's
house.
around. You
We are
have the Aperol
live.
Spritzes, right?
Come join us.
Pretty good.
Look at her.
I can't
Where's
wait to
my
have it.
Spurtle? She surprised me. I had no idea she was coming. Go to Instagram. Now go to YouTube on the live event. Come join us. Now it's about to get started. Now the party's starting. I'm about to burn my garlic, but let's go. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm just letting everybody know on the IG. Spurtle in the house.
You should have seen Mia's face when
Is
I walked
Gab
in.
here?
No,
Okay.
I came
I
in
was
by
gonna
myself.
say, here you go.
So the cool thing about an Aperol Spritz
Here we go.
is the orange. Check this out. Check out the squeeze.
Now we need drinks to flow, right?
Look at that,
We need
look at that, look
drinks
at
to
that.
flow.
The Cava orange. Yeah. That's gonna be
Yes.
pretty.
Oh yeah.
Drinks are flowing. Oh, this is. I'm so excited.
I knew you would be.
I'm so excited.
It was a tough week or 2 weeks
It
for
was,
you.
It was a long. Well, it wasn't hard. It was just long.
Long.
It was long.
Long.
You know, and I was excited for this live, but also sort of stressed because it was like, you know, I came home last night really late and I had a lot to prep. You look so beautiful. You look so beautiful.
So every time they see me, I'm in a robe, in my PJs with no makeup on, or I'm sitting in Dimitri's chair with no makeup on.
But you look beautiful.
have
You
to
look
move this.
beautiful. No, put it on here.
Yeah.
Let me help you. I'm like shaky. You feel? I can't.
You were surprised.
Yes, and my hands are like shaky.
I was like,
There we
send me
go.
the link for the recipe. What are you making?
She
I
had
need
me
to buy it.
fooled. She had me fooled.
I
Michael,
need- I should
questions
put my
coming
hair
in?
back.
Always coming in. So I got one from
House.
Bryn and Samantha. What's the drink today? It is an Aperol Spritz again. Let's see. It's a party. Everybody's saying. Everybody's saying it's a party today. So any questions on the chat, just pop them in, and I'll be more than happy to.
I'm gonna season them
spat
for
'em
you,
out.
then will you steer them for me?
So wait, no, so listen, I have a question. When did you meet Mike and how did you meet Mike?
Oh, that's a great
Since
question.
he's the guest of honor.
So I met Mike because Mike is best friend with Joe, with my husband, and they were best friends. And this is actually, I met Mike. Mike was actually, I don't know if people know this.
Oh,
Mike
yeah.
was a deciding factor that I was gonna date Joe. Like
Okay.
I wasn't sure. I kind of was sure, but I was going through some things with like a relationship or whatever. And Mike quite literally came over, and he knew like the relationship that I was in at the time, and like had fallen apart and whatever. And Mike literally was like, it was like really a tough conversation. He basically was like, do you want to be mistreated for the rest of your life, or do you want to like be happy and be treated right? And like it was like this whole spiel, and I was like, okay, fine. So Mike was a huge deciding factor.
Okay.
My relationship.
There's just a lot of love there, and I saw it happen. So I was like, you know what? These two
Yeah.
would be great together. Why not? Let's make it a party.
You're here. I'm so excited.
Well, we did say to each other that we are going to see more of each other.
Yes.
And
She
we
lives
just
far.
Yes, I moved an hour and 10 minutes away.
Yes.
And it was very sad, but it was good for our family. But when you are away from the people that you love, you get like depressed. And,
Yeah, especially
you know, I
in
lived down
winter.
the street. We could come and see each other. I mean,
Yeah.
on my doorstep, Joe would drop off bread every morning for my kids and eggs.
Yep.
I don't get that anymore in Ocean City.
No. You're a little out of my way.
Too far.
A little bit out of
So
my
I
way.
said to my husband yesterday, I said, Laura's going live, and Mike's the
I love
bartender. Like, I can't miss this. Like,
I love it.
I'm going, and
I love it. But I will say this is not your official Spurtle.
oh no,
Hold on, let me get a thing.
flashcard.
Flashcard. This is not your official Spurtle moment because we have to have one of those. We have to have like an official Spurtle cooking moment. You know what I mean? Mike, can I take some spicy salami from your
You sure can. It's right over here.
board situation?
Although, if I was at your table, you'd be like, don't touch.
Anybody zoom in on Laura's shoes by any chance?
Oh, listen.
Did anybody
Couture.
zoom in on those shoes?
Couture. Can you zoom in? Can you zoom in? No, I'm way over here.
Yeah, no, I gotta find one that I can get over to those two. Stay where you're at, and let's see what we can do here.
They
For
are
a shoe-
fabulous.
For a shoe
shoes.
queen.
Go back against the cabinet behind over there near the trash can. Yeah, right. Yep. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Everyone with a foot fetish is probably screenshotting like crazy. That's gonna do a thing. Spurtle, will you do something for moi?
Sure.
For moi, will you fill this pot with some water so I can get it up to a boil for the fettuccine, Yes. Anyway, I made the focaccia dough earlier, and I told you guys to do this earlier because I knew we weren't going to have time. So I hope that you did.
Yeah.
She was texting me. She's like, what are you making? Me really thinking that she was cooking. And I told her what we were making, and she's like, yeah, I'm not making the focaccia. No way. I'll make
Well,
everything
you
else.
can't beat Laura's focaccia. You just can't.
She's like, but I'll make everything else. And to her defense, she had a bit of a hard time making some kind of focaccia because she tried to do it by hand without the mixer. And I told you guys it's doable, but not easy.
No, it's definitely not
Right?
easy.
It's not easy. It's
No, you gotta
doable.
have patience.
And she was like, I'm done. I'm giving up. I'm not doing this. So anyway,
Just eat hers.
Laurita,
see mine. Yes.
can I show everybody how I'm finishing this drink off right here
Yes.
for you? Okay,
Oh,
so you're gonna
yeah.
get the first one. I'm gonna duplicate the rest of them, but
Yeah.
for the first one, I made a mixture of Aperol, put it in here. I'm not gonna give away the super secret recipe, but it's not that secret. It's just a good mixture of Aperol and a good mixture of spritz. So check this out. See this little pour here of the Aperol? We got the Cava orange, and we top it off with a little Prosecco. See that little sparkle right there?
I can't believe
Yes.
it, Katie.
See this right here? Look at that. Look
I
at that
can't
pour.
believe it.
And then the cool thing about this is the after party, which is a little bit of Azalagal, right? Look at this. A little bit of basil in there. Look how pretty that is. You
Oh
see
my
this? Joe, you got it? You got it? You got me? All right, baby. So I'm going to bring this over to Laura right now. I'm warping out of my special area over to you, out of my cool area. Coming over. Laura, give it a try.
Oh yeah. Beauty mist. Oh. Salute, everybody. Salute. This one's a pain. The Italians like to do things complicated. Let me see.
Watch, it's gonna go woof.
Oh my God, we're turning on the wrong one. I'm turning on the wrong one. Oops, sorry.
Spurtle, you're next. You're on deck.
There we go. I was turning on the wrong one. Sorry. Oh, that is.
Oh, that's so pretty.
That
Spurtle,
is
you ready
Like,
for this?
that is the prettiest drink ever.
I'm coming for you. You're next.
Yes. I'm going to get to your question. Just give me one tiny second. I am excited. So, listen.
Warping over.
Here he comes.
Oh,
Oh,
yay.
personal bartender.
Oh,
Enjoy.
yes.
Bebe. Manja.
Cheers.
Salute.
Salud.
Oh my God.
Mr. Spurtle should have came.
Is it all right?
So-
Is it a little bit all right?
It's delicious.
All right, good,
Oh,
good.
it's delightful.
Delicious. So little Joey had his baseball tryouts.
Oh.
So they were getting home as I was leaving. Gabby was going to practice.
Got
and Joe
it.
said, just go. Oh, he wanted to crash the party.
We're going to do one with Mr. Spurtle. Don't worry. I was telling people that he's my fisher,
So
my fish enthusiast. He's going to be the one that teaches all of us.
Yeah, in the summer.
Yeah.
You could do
All the things.
Fishing Friday.
Ooh, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. Her husband is like, when I say fisherman, like I think in my head I picture, well, I actually don't because I come from a family of fishermen. I don't mean like he's sitting there with a fishing pole in his hand by the side of a river or whatever. He's like,
By the side of the river.
I don't know. This is my brain.
I don't want to eat that
My
fish.
brain.
Did we just get that on camera?
This is in my
I
brain.
hope not.
Uh,
I just got squirted in the face by a
That
big
would have been
one.
great.
Oh, God. It was
by the
great.
side of the river. I
tell ya.
He's like a fisherman. Like
Yeah.
fishing at 3 a.m. on a boat when it's like windy and cold and like super dark winter.
Yep.
But
Also, his family can eat fresh fish.
yes, and his friends can benefit.
Yes.
His
You do
friends-
benefit.
I do. That's my point. And their friends benefit. When I was cookbook testing, which I can't tell you the theme of the book, I can't tell you anything. I'm sorry, I've been told I can't, not quite yet. But when I can, I will tell you. I needed fresh fish, and I really just wanted the best of the best to test with. And so I made one phone call to her husband. I was like, help me. I need fish. And he was like, okay, no problem. I will have this on your doorstep. And actually, you
It was.
brought it
I
in
brought
a
it.
nice box, remember?
Yeah.
In a nice box. And it worked out really great.
Perfect.
I'm going to get that going. Porto, you want to cut an onion for me?
Sure.
I'll get to questions.
All right.
While my onion expert will just...
I'm no expert. Oh, this is the new knife.
It is amazing.
Laura, can you check your mic and see if you can-
Oh, it's actually inside out. My bad. My mic went inside out. Forgive it.
How do you want them chopped?
I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care. It's a very sharp, beautiful knife.
It is.
Let me get to some of your questions. Let's see. There's so many questions. There's no way that I can get to them all, but I'm going to try.
While Laura's looking, can you all tell us where you're coming in from? Where are you shouting out from over here? Give us some cities,
Yeah.
give us some towns, give us some
Where are
countries.
you watching from?
Give us everything. Come on.
Joe, somebody wants to know, how is your weenus?
First of all, I think we need to explain to everybody what a weenus is.
Yeah, a weenus is the skin that hangs off of your elbow.
A weenus is
You have a weenus.
I do.
I don't know. Do I have a weenus?
Yeah, you do. You do. Everybody does.
How big's my weenus?
Not very big.
Not as big as Joe's?
Yeah, Joe's weenus is very big. We should have a weenus measuring contest.
I've always won that contest.
Yeah, just got a big one. Like the elbow. I can't.
Laura would know. Joe's got a
I
big
cannot.
weenus. Mike, how big's your weenus?
I have the smallest weenus you'd ever see. It's very small. I'm not afraid to admit it. It's
You're right
okay.
there. Let's see it. Let's see
Let's
it.
see your
you know-
weenus.
Show
okay.
your weenus.
I'm doing it. I have little sticky hands on the
No,
weenus, but
put
it's
your
fine.
arm down. Yeah.
Yep. All right. That's the size. It's not. There's
Oh,
not
that's
much
a small
to it.
weenus.
I don't
It's
know,
very
but
small. It's a small.
it's there.
I think it's pretty
You got a ween-
average.
I feel like I'm below average in the weenus department.
Might be. I mean, I don't
We
know.
have to call the weenus
average.
I'm
doctor.
no weenus expert, okay? I don't know. I don't know. This is a great question for all of us. Favorite TV show of all time?
Oh,
Breaking Bad.
Sopranos. Sorry.
I'm gonna go
I
with
do like
either, I'm
Breaking-
gonna go with either Schitt's Creek or Entourage. Those are my
Ooh.
two.
Schitt's Creek is pretty
Both
good.
great, but I just can't put them in the best show of all time.
No.
Hey, Sophia,
Come on now.
come on. Don't be shy. Friends. That's a good one. Solid.
Yeah,
go on.
solid.
Solid. The Nanny. In that same genre for me is The Nanny. Or Reba.
Yeah, I like Reba.
Joe, what's your favorite show of all time?
I gotta go with Breaking Bad. I love Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad was
Watch
good.
it over again, even though it's a very, very long series.
I haven't watched it
Listen.
so long. I would watch it all over again.
Don't Call Saul or Better Call
Call Saul.
Saul. We're on that now. Joe and I are in season 6. Oh, it's so good. I love
Isn't
that
it
one.
so good?
It's such a different
There's a trash
vibe.
can right next to my cup.
I see an Ozark on there too. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah. Ozark
From
is good.
Elizabeth
Ozark is
Ackles
really
Jones.
good.
Alex Jones. Voltron. Oh, we got a little bit of anime in the house.
Let's see. I can't see.
Louis Spangler from Boston. What's up, Boston? How you doing, buddy?
Does Joe ever cook for you? If so, what's your favorite item he makes? Well, Joe can
Does Joe cook?
put stuff on a grill. This is what he does.
Put stuff
No,
on
wait,
the
wait,
grill.
wait, wait. This is what he does. No.
Joe just
I'm gonna tell you
controls
how
the
he does it.
wiener.
I'll
Oh,
tell
we get the
what
no.
I do. I'll tell you how I do it.
There it
okay?
is.
Honey, I'll make you dinner tonight. I'm gonna make you steaks on the grill because he knows I love a charcoal steak on a charcoal, on a charcoal grill. But I know what that means. That means can you prep it? Then once it's on the grill, can you watch it? So really, all he does is it goes from the marinated plate that I did to the grill, to which I then have to watch because he doesn't know when it's done. So Joe is a great placer of things. But I don't know that I would go to cook.
Going over in the house here.
But I think he survived on his own.
I'm the waitress.
Thank you.
When
I appreciate
when
it.
him and I weren't together, he lived on his own.
Is it onion?
Yes.
Oh my goodness gracious. God bless him.
Bless him indeed.
Oh, yeah, mama mia.
So yeah, I wouldn't say that he's a great cook. I mean, I don't know. He doesn't cook.
Mike.
What
Mike
up?
cooks.
What's that?
You cook, right,
Oh, I
Mike?
love
A little
cooking.
bowl of muff.
I'll take a
One of
bowl.
my favorite things to do, I would say my favorite dish to cook, I make a good smash burger. I got to tell you, my smash burgers
do.
are ridiculous. Yeah, I make a lot of good stuff. I make good breakfast food, but I love a good smash burger. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong.
you
it's
are a
one of
breakfast guy.
Love it.
I am not.
You gotta stay in peace.
In scene. Come on, everybody wants to see Spurtle.
All right, when am I starting our little board here? Our little, a little
You can
plates.
start it now if you want.
Aperitivo plates. So when in Rome, right?
One in Rome. Look at these beautifully chopped
I can't
onions.
believe you told Joe I was coming. I could have texted Joe.
If you need a mic, I wouldn't have been ready with
I didn't need the mic. I wanted
Oh,
the
no, you
shock
needed the
I
factor.
had no choice. I had
The
no
shock
choice.
factor.
Oh no, you need
I had
it.
to
But
make
you
it
should have
good. I
seen
had to
Izzy
make
when
it
I walked in. She was like,
But did you see her come downstairs so she could see the look on my face when I saw you? Did you see it?
No.
She was right behind you. And she looked right at me. Like she wanted to see my reaction.
first thing Mia
And
said.
by the way, if the
"Where's
drink
Gabby?"
is too
course.
bitter at the top, whenever you have an Aperol spritz, if it's too bitter at the
told
top,
me
all you gotta do is stir it up a little bit, get that bottom
a
up.
book about Roblox. And I said, no, because you're a young girl.
When you're making an
I don't
Aperol
know
spritz, the
you've read
prosecco always
that
goes to the
yet.
top. So when you want to
She
make it
goes,
really
"She's a
nice and
young
sweet,
girl." Like, she's
you pull up that
older.
juice from the
So
bottom,
am I.
right? You get that little bit of Aperol from the bottom and mix
no,
it in,
not quite. No,
and it
not
pulls it
quite.
up and makes it sweet on
I'm
top.
gonna
It's
grab
good.
some
You gotta have an
tomatoes
aromatic.
from the stash. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Oh, squeezing.
Oh, oh.
Excuse me. I gotta
Squeeze.
get some tomatoes.
Don't touch his weenus.
No, Weenus is
I
protected.
will not be touching wieners.
Weenus is protected. Everything's protected. We're good. I'm going to start a little aperitivo platter for us, a little bit of charcuterie, I guess you can call it.
I love that smell.
Me too.
When you go to Rome, another thing they do with the aperitivo is they make a really good Aperol spritz. You walk around the center of towns, and you see everybody having these little plates of good things with them. I got to tell
Where's your
you,
scooper?
it's another world out there. It's beautiful.
Mine's
Go.
upstairs. I only had one. I couldn't find the other one. Let's see.
We got a comment. Too many talking at once. We gotta figure out the airtime, Laura.
You told you.
I've never
Take
been.
me
sorry.
off.
No, you've just never been in the Italian household.
I can quiet up a little bit.
No,
We don't shut up.
They've
You'll
never.
never get a chance to talk.
I know.
They've never been in an Italian household. That's. I mean,
I'll keep quiet.
No.
there's no.
Let's see,
there's
we
no
got-
such thing. There's no such thing. I can't believe you're here. I said my brain is not registered.
I was giving the countdown to Mike as I was driving. 25 minutes.
Not
Stephanie with a
registered.
star after asks, how did you and Spurtle meet? How long have you been BFFs?
It's a great question. We met through other friends, like through mutual friends. We were at a party, like a
Birthday party.
birthday brunch at the same time, and we didn't meet. Like we were there at the same time. I didn't know. We weren't like introduced.
I was girl crushing.
I didn't know. We weren't introduced.
I knew her.
We were not introduced.
No, and it was funny because the person, the
Yeah.
mutual friend, said, "Oh, you know her. You follow her. Well, she would have so many ideas for your son."
Yeah.
And I said, "Yeah. No, I'll talk to her. You know,
Yeah.
when I need to talk to her because I would follow Laura and I had all her recipes. So I didn't want to say anything because I was like, oh God, I don't want to say anything." And then we met again.
And then we met through another mutual
It was just
friend.
meant to be.
And it's so funny because like we were on this like girl group thing together, and then her and I were just like texting separately because we're the same person. We were like the same, and it was I don't know. Like you can't explain it. You know what I mean? Like we were like this right away, and then we've been like this since.
Yeah.
But yeah, I met through mutual of mutuals.
It's easy because you're the same type of person. You care about family and friends. We like to talk about things that interest us.
Yep.
Not gossip queens.
Nope. Keep to
What
yourselves.
you see
really.
is what you get.
No. Can you open this?
Well, these are our tomatoes.
These are
right.
our tomatoes. This recipe calls for dicing up some tomatoes, but I was like, you know what? I've got some.
Yeah.
Women who lift. Okay, talk about inspo. This woman in the gym will
we'll get that later.
rock your world. Okay. Sometimes I see videos of her and think she lifts. I'm like, yeah, I'd die.
What is it?
I will happily back out now. Thank you.
I pick these up to put them down.
I pick things up and put them down. That's right.
We got some questions.
Arnold? Is that good old Arnold?
What do you got going on over there,
Laura,
Mike?
have you ever been to Jamaica? They have some delicious jerk chicken that they said you should try. That's
I
from
wish
Beer
I
Sama.
could.
I've been
never
to Jamaica.
And Bill Driscoll says, hi, Mike. Hi, Bill Driscoll. How you doing, buddy?
Hi, Bill Driscoll.
We got, what kind of teapot is behind you, Laura?
Oh, that's my copper teapot. That's it.
Vanna Whiting.
She's Vanna Whiting, my teapot. Actually got
This
that.
could be yours if the price is right.
I actually don't know if I got that. I think I got that on Amazon, to be honest.
I think you did.
I can try and find the link it in my, in my Instagram. People ask about that teapot every time I'm in this room. It is beautiful, and it looks like a beautiful antique piece. And to be honest, I was looking for a nice antique piece. I went to town to a bunch of antique shops, but I couldn't find one. And then I Googled like copper teapot, and that one came up. And I was like, okay, here I am. Chicken ragu. All the chicken's in, the rosemary's in, olives, capers. Lid on. I want some fettuccine with it. Lid on. It's got to cook for like a little bit. It's got to cook for like a half an hour.
So, Mike, I've been to Jamaica, and that person was right. The jerk chicken,
Jerk chicken is the best.
fabulous.
Yes.
I've been to Negril twice
Ah.
with the family.
See, I think I did, what's the other main place?
Montego Bay?
Montego Bay.
Yes.
And I got to tell you, my favorite thing was the jerk chicken guy that comes out near midnight, and you do jerk chicken and a pina colada, and you are set. Like,
yeah.
it's the best thing ever. A
When
jerk
are we
chicken and a
going?
pina colada.
Jamaica is fabulous.
When are we going?
Oh, the beach is just, and the people are,
The people are amazing in Jamaica.
the food
No
is,
one's
the
answering
culture.
me.
Yeah.
The culture.
When are we going?
Whenever you want to go, you tell me, I'll book it.
When are we going? Lots of questions. My
Do we need
goodness.
refills, ladies? How are we looking?
if I drink this whole thing, I will not be driving home.
Okay, well, with that being said,
Right now.
drink the whole thing. We'll spend the night. We'll be fine.
Boom. This is a great question for the three of us.
Yes.
Your death row meal.
Oh,
Ooh,
shoot.
Right
The
on.
last meal you'd eat on earth. What would
Right
it be?
on.
Crabs and macaroni.
Macaroni or pasta?
Pasta is macaroni. It's
I mean, like spaghetti.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Crabs and spaghetti.
Crabs, spaghetti. That's a whole.
What, Joe? What's
Mine.
yours?
Uh,
Wait, hold on. From start to finish, from appetizer to main to dessert.
oh, we've got people answering creme brulee. I don't have a mic, so I'm probably.
Olives are optional for the ragu. somebody
Burrata.
asks.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Burrata.
Burrata to start. Okay.
With like antipasto.
yeah, antipasta.
Some nice seeded, crusty bread.
Yes. Oh gosh.
My crabs and spaghetti.
yes. Yeah. Oh my God.
A day or two old.
Okay,
when
I
the
got a
crabs
bone to
soak.
pick, Laura.
What?
Where
There's
did all
more
this go?
upstairs. They're all my focaccia.
Where'd all this go?
They're all my focaccia. They're all my focaccia.
She didn't eat it.
Where's
didn't
Izzy
eat
at?
it.
Can you come down and bring me some more? This is a sorry thing of. I
Let
can't
me
even do
text
this.
the crew upstairs.
Yeah, we need more. We can't do pepperoni without.
I'm still thinking about my death row meal.
What about your dessert? Pastilla.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, you're not.
Salad. You have to have salad. I want an old school iceberg lettuce salad with red wine vinegar, all the seasonings, real salty.
Our salad.
Yes, from our Wednesday night
What's it
with Dr.
called?
Dimitri.
What's it called?
No,
Oh,
the Morristown. The
Mike, help.
Where
What?
we go?
Oh, Maplewood.
The Maplewood.
The
The
salad
wood.
with Maplewood.
That's it. The wood.
Yeah.
Yes, I want that salad, and my dessert, my dying dessert. Could I have two or just one?
Two. It's your last meal on earth.
Bananas Foster table side, and shoot,
Good.
I love dessert.
You guys had bananas Fosters at your wedding, if I remember correctly.
We did.
Yes,
I love Bananas
We had
Foster.
carts of bananas Fosters around.
it was great.
Yeah.
And the Magnum bars, they were good too at the end. Nice
And
little touch.
key lime pie with a
Oh.
raspberry glaze.
Oh.
I was thinking about it. I'm still thinking about it. I might change my food choices.
Okay, so for me, man, this is hard.
I know, it's really hard. I mean, you could go filet and lobster.
No, absolutely not. For my last meal I eat on earth, I would do buffalo mozz and prosciutto from a very specific deli where my mom lives because they have the best I've ever had, including their bread. Thank you, Gorge.
Over here.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Wait, let me not look. You don't have a mic on, so.
Here, talking to mine.
Hello? Oh, we're talking to her. Bye. Bye.
Lisa's not my weenus.
Not the weenus. Okay, so for me it would be that very specific buffalo mozz and prosciutto and bruschetta with roasted peppers. You just got it. Oh, and white napkins.
So wait, clarify for me. Is buffalo mozzarella different in Italy than it is here?
Here you don't really have it. When you find it,
But
it's
they
typically not
advertise it.
fresh. It doesn't taste the same. It just doesn't taste anything like what it tastes like in Italy. It doesn't. I would have wet napkins.
Oh, yeah.
And
wet
then for my
napkins.
main, I would probably have to do like my Nonna's Sunday sauce with homemade gnocchi with a side of sausage and broccoli rabe, key lime pie, and pastilla for dessert.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah. Mike, what's your death row meal?
Well, okay. I'm gonna get a little sentimental here, and I'm gonna say I feel so at home when I go to Nona's house.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say her wet napkins are insane. Also, the rice thing she makes. She makes this rice with
The
seafood.
rice salad with
Yes.
tuna. Yeah. rice
It's
and
something
tuna
about
salad.
that. And then she makes the mussels. And whenever I like when I went there, I can't understand Nona's version of Italian too well because she's just very
Dialect.
The dialect is very tough.
Cool.
But her everything she makes from the salads and everything else she makes is just so good. I can't even with it. It's just so good. So that's my death row meal.
What about your dessert?
I have to have it in Italy. That's where I have a death row meal in Italy at her house. It's just so good.
Okay.
Dessert. Oh man, that's a tough one. I
So
gotta
Mike
say,
has committed a crime, and he's on death row, and we are going to fly him to Italy.
yes, we are gonna fly in Italy. We should get some honey on top of this mortadella, by the way. Just saying, honey on top of the mortadella.
Ooh.
I know I'm crazy, but there's a restaurant in Philly that does it right.
Can you cut that in cubes?
You got it.
And then I want to eat it with a toothpick.
Oh, okay,
I'm
I
very
feel
picky
you.
about the cuts of my meats.
As
love
far
it.
as desserts,
I don't like a long meat.
I judge an Italian restaurant by its cannoli, and I know I sound crazy saying that, and I know I'm being judgy, but I judge an Italian restaurant by its cannoli, so I'll say a cannoli for dessert.
All right.
Just because it's got to be good. You got to have a little bit of mascarpone. There's a guy in South Philly that does it right. My boy
Oh,
Renee.
yeah. Renee?
Renee does it right in South Philly. Go to Rim Cafe, you'll be in good shape.
Go to Rim Cafe.
If someone wants to know what a wet napkin is, they probably can't.
Ah, wet napkins. Yes.
So,
Explain.
okay. So, that's good. My Nonna's marinated eggplants. Okay? The recipe's on my website. It's been there for a long time. I make it all the time, especially in the summer. So, I make them once for her family, for her husband. Loved them. He loved them. So, they ran out. And so she's like, okay, I'll make a new batch. The recipe's online. I make a new batch. She makes it. And he's eating them. And she can tell that it's like, he's not like in love the way he likes mine, right? She's like, well, what's wrong? What did I do wrong? And he just goes, well, Laura's texture is just, it's different. It's kind of the texture of a wet napkin.
Where'd you get that from, Joe?
And that's where the wet napkins were born, my friend. And so now we refer to them as wet napkins. I refer to them as wet napkins on set for 2 weeks. And everybody understood.
See?
Everybody understood. It's actually a great way to explain. It's sort of pliable, and it's not dripping wet. It's not too firm. And we figured out the difference. I use a mandolin to slice them. You didn't.
Nope.
That makes a huge difference.
Yep.
But I just like making them, so I'll just make them.
And I was in a rental house. Let's clarify.
And
I didn't have all of my tools.
Yeah. And also that stove was finicky, and the oven didn't work well, and
But here's the thing, when you have a friend or a family member that makes something specific that you
like-
love, why do I have to make it? I'm
Listen.
just going to put the call in. Can I
would
pick up some
never.
wet napkins?
I would never even
Wednesday?
attempt to make her crab sauce. I would not attempt. You know that. I won't.
Louder.
No shame in saying
Can I
that.
have 2 little bowls somewhere? I got 2 more things to put
I
in.
got 2 little bowls, all right.
Oh, yeah. You always come out, you always know exactly what you're doing whenever you got to do it.
Look at these.
Look at this. See, we drive together, we know what we're doing here. Look at this. Look at
Yes,
this. Look
I'm
at
over
this.
here for a reason, but I need a little basil because
You're over here because you want to see the beautiful display.
it's a beautiful display.
Come on
It's
now,
a
come on now.
beautiful-
What do you think about Barson?
I love it. I love the brick background.
Come back here.
It's amazing.
Look at this beauty.
Okay, we're
Yeah, I don't think, oh, you can see it from there. Okay, you can see it from there.
mixing at you all night over here, everybody. Mixing at you all night. Not just mixing like a DJ, but mixing like some delightful snacks over
We
here.
need like a turntable over there.
We do. Oh man, Joe, it's a great idea.
I was trying to think of like my coming down song. I was going to have like a little, something.
Yeah.
I know. Mike, you have any questions for me?
All right, let's serve them up here. Any questions from the? No questions in the chat for some reason. We're just getting a lot of good comments from everybody.
Oh, okay.
That is very nice.
Someone said, can you please do a pizza night for Tasty Thursday? I can
Yes.
do a pizza night.
Yeah. I would love
Yes.
I would
We
love
have to wait
pizza.
till it gets warmer.
Yeah, we'll have to do it outside when it gets warmer. Joe's got to fire up that oven and prime
yes.
it. Like
Oh.
get it seasoned up.
Best pizza ever.
Yes.
We're live.
Yeah.
Dimitri's got to come.
Oh yes.
Dr. D's got to be here.
Here's a question. Are you more of a red sauce, white sauce pasta kind of gal?
Red.
Red. You, Mike?
So I'm weird. You know me.
Mm-hmm.
I like a blush sauce. A little bit of fettuccine and red sauce mixed together. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm a red sauce kind of
So
gal.
you're like the Miami Vice.
I'm like a Miami Vice. I like a good rosé sauce. Rosé all day, as they say. So I'll have
Rosé all
on top.
day.
You give me some rosé
Rosé
on
all
top of a
day,
chicken
he said.
parmesan, and I'm in good shape.
Favorite movie of all time?
Oh, geez. Come back to me.
Okay, Mike, favorite movie of all time?
Oof, boy, that's tough.
It's so
I
hard.
don't know.
So
One that you
hard.
can watch over and over again. I can watch a lot of the 80s
Okay, I'm
movies.
gonna go crazy here. I'm gonna say Royal Tenenbaums or Grand Budapest Hotel. If you know, you know.
I don't know.
I didn't watch that.
Yeah.
Maybe not my favorite movie series of all times, but a trilogy that I always love and always puts me in a good mood. And it reminds me of Joe. What the heck is the movie called? Back to the Future.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
classic.
Sorry, I was gonna say Marty
Classico.
McFly. I couldn't remember the movie.
I like Pretty Woman.
I've never seen it.
What?
Never seen it. I've never seen it. I've also never met When Harry Met Sally, and the girls
one's
on
okay.
set were like, "What? It's a
That's-
you
yeah,
have
it's a
to see it
classic.
because it's a classic."
Wait. Jaws. Jaws. I could watch Jaws over and over again.
Never saw it.
What?
No. I'll have fear of years. I'll never go in the water again.
It's so fake. But it's so good.
Yeah,
I think
they-
we need a bigger boat.
So there's this like I don't know if you've seen any, Mike, or you on TikTok. There's this like trend of like people on vacation taking videos of stingrays and people stitching them because Steve Irwin got killed by a stingray, right?
That's horrible.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
But people stitch this video because it'll be a woman going, "Oh, look how beautiful," but the stitch, it'll be a woman going, "Kill her and them kids. They took my boy away." And I had tears from watching these stitches. They're so funny. Oh my gosh. I equally really hate stingrays because of what they did to Steve Irwin.
Yes.
But If I find them, I'm gonna send them to you. Oh my gosh, they are so funny. People go ham for these stingrays. They're like, I'm gonna come to whatever ocean, I'm gonna pollute it on purpose. I hope you remember that. It's so good. It's so good.
All right, JoJo, we got a question from the audience here. Favorite Back to the Future, 1, 2, or 3?
Oh,
Oh, one.
The
One.
original one.
One.
Original. Okay.
one.
Okay, I just have to say something.
I know what you're gonna
I
say.
gotta say
I already
it.
know what you're gonna
Uh-oh.
I
That's
can't
good, people
stand.
agree.
I
I love
can't
it.
stand Clara. See, in the third one, she's
Oh.
on my damn nerves. Okay.
Yeah.
She is so whiny. Oh, Emmett. Oh, please stop whining. Get on the train or whatever the heck she does. Oh, Emmett, stop
say. You
whining.
interfere with science.
She interfered with science. Okay. Clara is not my favorite character.
Did you
All
watch
right.
Weird Science?
No, I don't know what that is.
Pretty in Pink?
Yes.
Okay.
Breakfast
Breakfast Club?
Club.
Okay.
Yes.
Along the lines of that, what about, and I know JoJo about this
love
one.
Pretty
Me
in
and Joe jive on this one. Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah.
So best
Indiana
Indiana
Jones.
Jones.
Indiana Jones because Harrison Ford reminds me of my father-in-law so much. Have you ever met my father-in-law?
No.
Oh my god.
He's
He just
good looking.
right? But doesn't he remind you of Dan?
Yeah, he does actually a
Harrison
little bit.
Ford?
He does a little
He
bit.
just reminds me of Dan. But I also love 007.
Oh, yeah,
What
James
is it?
Bond.
Yeah, James Bond.
But
Who's
only-
your favorite James
but the
Bond?
one- Oh, come
Ooh.
on.
I know
What
it's a
kind
tough
of
one.
question is that?
Favorite
Sean
James Bond.
Connery.
What do you got going on?
No, Daniel Craig, hands down.
Pierce Brosnan was a good-looking dude, though. Just saying. Daniel Craig kicked butt. There's moves, but like Pierce Brosnan. Actually, I'm gonna go old school and say
That sounds
Sean
really good.
Connery.
That's what I said.
Look at the dork in the
Yes.
Porsche.
Yes.
Daniel Craig.
But see, the
Yeah.
crazy
Casino
thing is,
Royale, he can get it.
we tried to get our kids, so Joey's 16, going to be 17, Gabby's 14, to watch these shows with us. And Joe and I sit down with the popcorn and we're ready to go, and they're like gone. It does not interest them. And then we fall asleep
Yeah,
because
right.
we've seen it already. We know what's happening.
It's so good.
All right, let me know when you're ready for
Oh,
the
God,
for
yeah.
aperitivo over here.
Joe, can you see in there?
In the oven?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a way for me to do that. Give me a
Hurry up. I
second
got
here.
bleached hair here. I'm going to set
Hurry up.
myself on
Okay,
fire.
I'm going to be looking over Bryn's shoulder here. You want me to look in the oven? Cam 3 coming up. Okay, there we go. We're in the oven.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'm going to pull her out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. You looking beauty, miss? Oh, yeah.
You get my head in there?
With your googly eyes. I can't. I can't.
All right, Laura, I got a couple questions about the Aperol Spritz. So should I just go over it real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Best
so with an
drink ever.
Aperol Spritz, you got to start with a good orange. I go with a Cava orange because it's beautiful, it's nice, it's a
me
good
a
color. I'm going to show you over here the inside of the Cava orange. Right here. See this little consistency?
I'll get a nice close-up. Hold on, hold on.
Okay. I'm going.
Look at your screen.
Okay, so you got a really nice consistent orange here. See how pretty it is inside? And also the smell. You got to go with the smell of the orange, right?
yeah.
Then you got the juiciness. It's a very juicy orange and it's very sweet. So a very sweet, juicy orange. Very nice. Did you just warp in here somehow? How'd you get over here? I didn't even know you here. You just warped. You went to. I'm in another world over here. I don't even know where Laura's at. I have no idea. Anyway, so let's talk about the orange. The orange is great. You slice it up real thin, put it in the glass. It's for beauty, for look, for pleasure, and for smell. Then you got a nice little piece of greenery, right? The greenery makes the drink, right? So I put get some good basil in there, or basil lago, as they say. In Italy, good ice, and then Prosecco. I like to go with, can I say a brand name of Prosecco? I don't know, can I? Am I allowed?
You can.
Okay, so I like a cupcake Prosecco. It's cheap,
Sponsor
it's
me,
easy,
please.
kind of like me, and you can kind of make it easy any way you want it, right? So basically, oh, I just dropped the orange behind the shelf, Joe. You're gonna have to get that later. It's gonna be stinking back there. And then we got the Aperol, of course, is the star of the show. So I do 2 shots of Aperol per glass, maybe 3 if I'm feeling lucky. Then
Lucky.
I'm always lucky, right? So then you top it off, and by the way, the Cava, squeeze that Cava, get the juice inside of the shaker. Get the juice in. The juice makes it. Okay? Dump it all together, mix it together, jump it in the glass on top of ice. Prosecco on top, makes it pretty, and you garnish with your green. And you have a good Aperol Spritz. Ta-da! Ta-da! Beautiful, easy, simple. I make it for every party, every single party. Joe, Laura, how many times have I made Aperol Spritzes for
Every
you?
party.
Every party.
It's my favorite drink. I also like.
Speaking of which, Mike,
All right, a refill for Joe. Refill
I
for
like
Joe.
a lot in Italy. I like a lot in Italy.
All right, refill time.
Campari spritzes. Campari spritzes to also have
I'm coming.
a chokehold.
I'm warping. I just warped over here somehow. I don't know how. We're in. Look at that pour. Oh, yes.
Christina Cola said tomorrow is my birthday. Happy birthday to you, you lucky ducky. I hope you had a
Good.
great,
Yeah, good.
It's a little more
fabulous
time.
day.
A little more. It's a process. Aperol spritzes are less about the what's in it, more about the process of making it, as they say.
Did you mention the Sprite in there?
Oh, I did. Okay, so I did do a little bit of Sprite just because Sprite is it makes it a little sweeter because for the kids, something. Well, not for the kids.
I'm a kid.
We don't give kids alcohol. That's not good. We don't give kids alcohol. I'm a
cancel
kid.
me.
I'm a
Don't
kid.
You are a kid. I like your shirt.
Thanks. It's party time.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
looking for the
very
party.
nice.
Looking
It's
for
very
party.
nice.
I'm more of a chemist than a it's little hollies. Yeah.
No, they're not. It's just a cute
Little
little.
something. I don't know.
Look, cute little
I'm in it
thing.
for the party, in it for the mix, in it for the people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get
In
it.
it for the people. All right, we need to get refills over here too. I'm gonna do some more.
I like
Making
it.
a round of drinks for everybody.
I have a great question because it's going to come with a very good story. Someone says, "How was your first date with Joe? Where'd you go?" So this is one of our first dates. Okay, I don't know if you know this story. One of our first dates, Joe took me to Continental Midtown. Place in Philly, great place.
Them cheesy egg rolls.
I
out.
had really long, freshly dyed black hair. Okay.
Right.
I'm sitting at a table. He knows where the story's going. Sitting at a table. I'm like this. My hair's down. Dark. Candle lit. He looks at me and he goes, "You're on fire." And I go, "I know." Not realizing half my freaking hair was in a
He
candle
was on
and
fire.
my hair was on fire. And then he goes, "Oh, no. I mean, yeah, but your hair is on fire." And then I had to go chop about this much off because I had about a chunk this big that was rust color from being on said fire. So
Oh, you're alive.
if if a spouse, if anybody tells you you're on fire, proceed with caution, okay? And just
He didn't mean you were hot.
No, I thought he did.
I already
So I was
said
like,
that.
You didn't
So-
smell it.
so I was like, no.
I
was
already
so
said that
into-
many
I was like
times.
so cute. My 20-year-old self. He's like, "You're on fire." I was like, I know.
Do you remember talking to you after our first date with Laura?
And then it went,
You were the
oh.
cutest little guy ever.
Ah!
You were the cutest little guy ever. You were so happy.
was
You were like,
terrible.
you were just making the best faces. I'll tell you, that was a love story in the making. Joe and Laura, they're a couple like no other.
A
Joe's
love
face
story
right
in
now,
the
if you could just see,
making.
it's more red than the orange here I have. It's probably about pepperoni red, I think, from here. But yeah, cute couple.
Mike, you would be a great pastor.
Pastor. I'm saving life over here. I'm saving lives over here. I am a
But
pastor.
don't you think you'd be a great pastor?
I'm stealing food.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
just throwing oranges and missing them. There we go. Bonus
I
shot.
don't know how you don't eat while you're doing this the whole time.
Who, me? I typically do.
I'm hungry.
I typically do. Let's see. When can we invite Benji Travis? Oh, that'd be
Well,
great.
okay, we're working on finding a way that we can do these where we have remote guests as well. So
So somebody can like come through.
that one they can hear me remotely.
So what Joe said is he wants to have a remote guest. So he wants to be able to put somebody side by side that can't get to where Laura is, actually in her kitchen.
Yeah. When's the next Mark Anthony concert?
Oh.
I don't know. When the tickets go for sale, the second the tickets go back up for sale for his next tour, I'm getting front row this time.
No, let's talk about the whole ticket buying process because I think I asked you 10 times.
Oh.
Did you buy the tickets yet? Did you buy the tickets yet?
Oh,
Because
I
I
was
would have
curious
bought
about
the
I'm
tickets.
going to explain what had happened.
Next time I'm just going to call Mike.
Yeah, because
Let me
tell
explain
you.
what had happened. Hold on. Let me explain.
Oh boy,
okay?
here we go.
Here we
You
go.
see, you make a mistake one time, nobody lets it down, okay? I can't read a map of a stadium, okay? I will say it. I don't
stage
know.
set?
I don't know. It just says stage, and then there's like seats everywhere. I'm like, I don't know what that means. So I try to Google, like, what is the view from aisle 10? Blah, blah, blah. I try to actually see a picture, not just like a graphic, okay? So I one time booked something. It was like Broadway tickets or something for Joe and I. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm so romantical and like booked this beautiful. I booked us expensive seats behind a pole. I spent 2.5 hours and way too much money looking at a pole. I saw nothing because I had a pole in front of me. So Joe says you're never allowed to buy tickets on your own again. Wasted so much money. Just admit you can't read a seating whatever. I'm like, okay, fine. I throw my hands up in the air. Okay, I throw it up. When the tickets went for sale, Joe was in Florida. Okay, I was too embarrassed to tell her why I wasn't booking the tickets. I'm sorry. I was really embarrassed.
But you tell me all kinds of other stuff.
And-
So
You can't tell
finally,
me
she's like,
to
why
get
haven't you booked the
tickets?"
tickets knowing full well we're going? And this is like my favorite person on the planet. You know that. And I had to come clean. I was like, listen, I can't read. I don't know what that is. It's like a bunch of seats. It gives me hives. I'm really hot. So Joe was still in Florida. But this one was like, book the tickets. So I had to have Mike come over so he could help me book them. Because I didn't have faith in myself that I was not going to end up like, I don't know, down Coney Island when I was supposed to be in Atlantic City. Like, that's the kind of, I
I mean,
also
I
booked
did that
plane
once.
tickets once in the wrong year. Okay, remember this, babe?
I
Yeah.
also booked them reversed once though.
Huh?
I booked Fort Lauderdale to Philly instead of Philly to Fort Lauderdale, and they actually fixed it for us. We charged us.
Oh,
We
wow.
went in, we're like, sorry, I booked it backwards. They're like, no problem. Boom, boom. They fixed
Yeah.
it.
All right. I got some people asking what's
What's
on
that?
the board over here that I'm making. What is this? Like,
Show
what
the
is this
board.
beautiful thing here? So I'm just gonna go over it. I got some cheese, some fromage, beautiful, beautiful. A little bit of pepper jack because we know we love a little
Just
spice in
last
our
minute.
life, right? I got some pepperoni, or salami as we say in Italian, right? I don't know.
Spicy salami, bro.
Salami. You don't say pepperoni in Italy is like just saying it's like peppers. So
It's
you
a bell
can't-
pepper.
It's a bell pepper. Yeah, you
How
can't
about
really do
that?
anything with it. We got the mortadella right here. The mortadella sliced nice and them really, really soft, really good. What I recommend with mortadella, really thinly sliced, a little bit of honey drizzle on top. That kicks it up a notch. Trust me, I don't play. Next thing, we got some beautiful green olives. Love green olives. Not a Kalamata fan right here. I'm so sorry.
Castelvetrano.
What's that?
Those are Castelvetrano.
Castavitano.
Go on, say what?
Close enough.
Okay. Anyway, then we got a beautiful bugle. Just this little crunch. Little crunch.
Now, can I tell you a bugle story?
Molto buono.
So, I been going to Italy a long time. I was born there. So I'm gonna place it right here, Uncle Mike.
You got it.
Beautiful job. Beautiful.
Wow.
It's actually right there is also gorgeous. That gives me space to play.
I'm gonna sit
So, when you go to Italy, there's an aperitivo o'clock. Think cocktail hour, but much more relaxed at your local bar. Every time you go to a local bar between the hours of like 6 and 8, you order your Aperol Spritz or your Campari Spritz, which is my favorite, my two favorites, and you get a bunch of bowls of chips, little pizzas to munch on, right? So, there was a bowl of bugles. Okay, I love them.
In
okay?
Italy.
So this is like 2012 era, okay, 2013 maybe. I'm sitting there going, I wish we had these in America. And Joe looks at me and goes, bugles? And I said, what the heck is a bugle? He goes, the corn chip? Like a pseudo Frito? And I went, what? Because I'm not a really snacky person, right? I don't really go down the chip aisle. If I go down the chip aisle, there's 40, 30 million
Salt and
brands
vinegar.
of things I don't even know what it is. He just looks at me with this look on his face like, bugles? As the pseudo Frito corn chip? And I went, what? We have those in America? And he goes,
Yeah.
please tell me you're kidding. And I was like, if I were, I'd be laughing. I am offended that this is now the time you tell me when we've been coming here for years and I tell you how good they are, and you now break the news to me that we have them in America. And so I now can't have cocktails without bugles. And now you know my bugle story.
Laura, another story over here. Somebody asked about the chicken pot over here. See this beautiful chicken vase? And I can tell you.
Take over.
Okay, so we go to Italy, right? Beautiful Italia. Joe and I are gallivanting around the mountain. Yeah, that's what we do. Whenever Joe and I have a chance in Italy, we just decide we're going to go and find new things to explore, right? So we're riding around Mount Vesuvius area looking for things. Joe's like, hey, wait a minute. If I remember correctly, I saw somebody posted something from a beautiful winery, vineyard, right at the bottom of Mount Vesuvius.
Oh, God.
So we start searching around looking, trying to find this thing. There was fires on the mountain. It was crazy. We find this beautiful little family-owned winery, right?
Here,
Can't
bring it
tell,
over
can't tell, Cantina del Vesuvio, what is it, right?
Yeah, Christina Delphine.
Cantina del Vesuvio, right? Beautiful place, family-owned. They give you like 6 courses with your wine tasting. It's amazing. Would you like some cava? No? Okay. So we bought these, right? So we bought these beautiful little chickens. They're actually water jars for everybody
pictures.
outside of southern New Jersey, and they are amazing. So I wanted to make sure I had a little bit of chicken. Plus, obviously, it's just beautiful, right? It reminds me of Italy. Italia's beautiful. So we did that, and then we happened to decide after a beautiful wine tasting to climb Mount Vesuvius, which is another adventure in itself. We were hot, sweaty, but we did it. Is that coming in hot?
Hold on, I'm gonna make noise for a second. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
You beat that spaghetti pretty hard. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
She did.
Yeah, that was scary. Okay. All right.
That's it? That's it for the chicken story?
So yeah, we got the chickens. We get their wine every time we go.
No. What he's leaving out is that I stayed back 'cause it was July and
Yep.
104 degrees. They're like, we're gonna climb Mount Vesuvius. You wanna come?
Oh yeah.
I'd rather get a
Best idea ever.
colonoscopy in a dark room by a blind doctor. What? And it's all hilly. It's a mount. It's like this, okay? It's
Yeah.
like this. They thought.
I was wearing flip-flops too.
He was
Joe's wearing flip-flops. It was gravelly. I would highly recommend wearing good shoes. And you know, when you meet an Italian at the bottom, he's a super nice guy. He's standing there. He's just smoking a cigarette. Like, you want to go to top? I take you to top. 10 euro. And he throws it down. You get in his
Need a
van.
Spurtle in
You
this
think you're going to the top. You might lose it. You might lose some kind of organ or something. You don't know. But you think you're going to the top. You're not going to the top. You're not going to the top. Don't go. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. You're actually stopping at the bottom of the mountain, the base of the mountain with the Italian. And you got to pay 20 more euros per person to go to the top, right? The top is another hour and a half hike, up switchbacks, and you want to die. So Joe and I, we finally got to the top, and guess what's at the top of Mount Vesuvius? You'll never guess it. You're in Italy. Laura, what was at the top of Mount Vesuvius? Joe? A porta potty, yes, but also, there was a bar. Of course, Italians find the best places to put gelato and drinks at the top of Mount Vesuvius, which, by the way, was not erupting at the time.
Yeah, they charge €1 to use that
Which,
porta
by
potty.
the way, that gelato leads me into the fact that we're having affogato for dessert, which just means drowned. We're gonna drown some homemade ice cream. Just you wait. Just you wait.
It's not
Laura,
in
can you
my
give us another
macros.
recap of just a couple things you're making just overall?
Okay, so focaccia. Thank you for the reminder, sir. Thank you for the kind reminder. We made a beauty-miss focaccia, okay, that we are going to dip. Well, we're going to eat on its own with munchies, but also dip into this gorgeous, brothy, yummy chicken ragu that will be served with some fettuccine that are cooking right back here. Simple arugula salad because you need a little green for the digestive system, okay? There's a doc in the house, okay? She knows. She said she needs some green.
Yep.
And then for dessert, we're making affogato, which means drowned. We're going to make a little bit of espresso. I'm going to teach you how to use a mocha pot, an Italian mocha pot. This is my espresso. This is my Italian mocha pot. This is my mother's. Oh,
You're all over the way.
it's all the way over there.
No, you're good.
I'm going to teach you how to use an Italian mocha pot. And then we'll let it cool. And then you take a few scoops or one, whatever, I'm not judging, of ice cream, sorbet, whatever. Not sorbetto. Well, just nothing citrusy, you know. Put it in the bottom of a little cup, like a teacup. And then you pour coffee over it and you're drowning the ice cream in the coffee. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Can we see the chicken on the
Oh, yeah. Spurtle, would you do the honors? I'm going to go grab a little bit of water. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see. Another funny story, Laura. Another funny story.
Okay.
Your very first episode of Laura in the Kitchen, we were over your house, right?
Yeah.
Very first meal we decided to make. Very first thing.
I was drunk.
It was great. Joe was like, hey, guess what? We'll put this online. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I was like, no, I'm not doing
Well,
this.
you weren't drunk, but it
No,
required a little bit of
it requires some liquid courage from wine from Bellevue Winery.
You did. You
Remember
did.
that?
Yeah.
Because Joe was like, oh, we're gonna do this website thing. I was like, absolutely not. I don't even like my picture taken. That's the whole funny part.
Truth.
I don't like my picture taken. I'm gonna put this back here.
And the
So
funny
the
story is,
idea-
going to Laura and Joe's house is the best place to go for a date, right? Because Laura's going to make an amazing meal, and you don't got to pay for it. So it's 1 + 1 = 2. Why? You got the best part in life.
Yep. So, set table. I'm letting my sister know to set the table. So anyway, Joe had this crazy idea for this digital series. I thought he was nuts. And so then I agreed. and the rest is history. That's
But,
all.
okay, so the very first meal was bruschetta. Remember?
Bruschetta.
Bruschetta.
Yeah.
You know how I learned to say bruschetta? Bobby Flay. I was watching an episode and he said bruschetta. I was like, that's not real. That's not
Yeah.
real. But it is.
It is. Okay, let me teach you how to work a mocha pot. This is what a mocha pot. There's 3 compartments. The base, water goes in here. You see this little thingy right there? Water goes right about to the line of where this little guy is, okay? I don't know what it is. It's like a steamer schmagegi. I don't know, okay? Then you have the coffee filter. You set that little guy on top. And then you take your espresso, okay? This is, what is this brand? Kimbo.
Ooh,
I
Kimbo.
bring this back from Italy every year.
She's getting it all over the place.
It's-
She's
it's-
wasting.
I know, it's part of the charm.
Oh, that's a great choice
don't
in coffee.
compact it in. Do not compact it in, okay? The top on. Now, when I was really little, pretty much most Italian households that have a garage have what's called a summer kitchen. So you think it's a garage, you open it up, there's marble. And when I was like 10, my girlfriend and I, my friend Layla, we were gonna make coffee for our parents. I screwed on the top backwards and it exploded. And there was coffee grinds everywhere. And my mother's a clean freak. I thought she was gonna show up and like let me have it. She didn't. So there's that. A little burner on, mocha pot on. That's it. That's how you make espresso.
Speaking of
Okay?
desserts, Laura, I
Yes?
got to tell you, I think your chocolate chip cookies
Yeah.
are the best
yeah.
chocolate chip cookies I've ever
Yes.
had in my entire
Hands down.
life. If you
Yeah.
need to, so
The
I know.
ultimate chocolate chip cookies.
Yes.
Hands down.
Okay. So I was just gonna say, Laura, if everyone wants to go make their chocolate chip cookies, what's the best one to go search for to make sure they find the right one? Because
You
that's
have
my
to
favorite.
go to my website and just search for the ultimate chocolate chip cookies.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Best I've ever had in my whole entire life. I can't buy them that good.
Nope.
And I go to specialty places. They're that good. They're that good.
My husband
Whoever
reviews them
salted.
the
Yeah.
best.
Oh, and if you want to be
Whoever
crazy,
salted
mix it
that
in with a little vanilla,
water.
Salt it
vanilla
like the
ice cream, and
Mediterranean
you're good to go.
salt.
What a profesh.
Molto buono.
More salt, please. More salt.
Always more salt.
More salt, please.
I'm going to get a plate to remove the.
Joe would agree with you.
So good.
Cake consistency, smooth.
Yep. Yep.
Super chewy.
Chewy, chewy, chewy.
Underbake them a little bit so that they have that just, I don't know, yummy je ne sais quoi quality. I'm just removing the chicken and putting it on top once I put the
What's je ne sais quoi?
pasta in. Like the little something special,
Ah, I like
you
that.
know? Oh,
Je
I
ne sais
forgot.
quoi. The only thing in French I can say is je suis la jeune fille. That's the only thing I could say.
I don't know what that means, but oui, oui.
Apparently it means I'm a
drizzle.
little girl, which I am not a little girl. I'm a male, but je suis la jeune fille. That's the only thing I could say in French.
I
Oui,
know.
oui, fifi, si, mimi.
Oui, oui. I'm not going to drain my pasta because I want some of this cooking water. So I'm just going to tongue it. Okay? Make it like a 16-year-old and tongue it.
Can you
my
use any
father
kind of
would
pot
say.
on an induction-based cooking range?
Papa Sal.
From Naveen.
Oh, Papa Sal.
Laura?
What?
Question from Navneet DOC.
Okay.
Can we use this kind of pot on an induction-based cooking range?
Hey, yeah. I don't see why not.
Okay.
Sure thing. Sure thing. Oh,
Somebody says Cubans put sugar with the coffee water maker just like that. So, and it's the best espresso ever. I believe that's kind
Oh.
of like cafe con leche. And by the way, if you go to Miami,
no, I think
cafe
they
con
mean
leche.
like they put sugar in the mocha pot.
Oh, yes, actually, yes, I've seen it.
I want to go to
Interesting.
Cuba.
Very good.
My Uncle Tony went to Cuba. My Uncle Tony made a detour to go to Cuba to come to our wedding first. And then went to Cuba with his friend.
I love it.
Spurtle, will you work this in for moi?
Yeah.
You're such a profesh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look how glossy and gorgeous. Oh, what a professional tonger, you know?
That tong, the tong, tong, tong.
Now, tong, 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 tong. And then we'll put the chicken right back on top with some fresh basil when it's done, when that's schmoozed around.
Whoosh.
The salad is pretty much, I'm telling you, it's just going to be arugula, really peppery, really nice, really light. A little pepper. You know, when you're doing a salad this simple, use a strong green. Arugula, maybe some radicchio in here would be really good. Thinly sliced fennel would be really nice. Some shallots would be really beautiful. Or you can do what the Italians do, and if you want to use iceberg, which we do, you massage it really good, and then lots of lemon and extra virgin olive oil and salt. Lots and lots and lots of salt. Salting. A little extra virgin olive oil. I'm really loving this California Olive Ranch brand, this particular kind. There's a lot of different kinds, but this one with the blue label, can you zoom in on it? This one, it's the medium, rich and vibrant with this blue top to the label. It's pretty phenomenal. Great price point for good olive oil, I may add. I'm not tossing it, not until I eat. Because otherwise, it just,
All right.
beautiness.
Laura,
She's beautiness.
Laura,
It's so beautiful.
Yes?
let's make a wish. What's your wish going to be?
Can't tell you.
You can't tell me.
No,
It's
Wow.
special to make a
come
wish.
true.
Got to make a wish. All
Oh,
right,
look,
everybody.
it's dripping.
Everybody out there in the crowd, I'm popping open a bottle of Prosecco. It's going to probably squirt all over my face like it has many times. Let's.
Hold on. You know I'm scared of that. Hold on.
What are we doing?
I need to grab some basilico.
Oh, there we go. Beautiful. All right, everybody out there in the crowd, make a wish. You can put it in the chat. You don't have to put it in the chat, but let's make a wish. Ready? Une, due, tre. Woo!
It scares me every time.
Yay! All right, we got it. All right, everybody, hold up your glasses in the back there. In the back there. How are we looking back there at refills?
Oh, I'm good.
Oh.
She
Oh,
needs a
Sophia
refill.
needs it.
Refill. All right. The Godfather's coming over. I'm warping out of scene.
But I call him the Godfather. Godfather.
Godfather.
It's Godfather. Let me grab my focaccia.
Don't forget we have an afterthought.
Yeah, don't forget I need that semifreddo upstairs.
Good. Molto buono. How is it? Good? Molto buono? Good, good. Oh, wait. Can I see this crisp real quick? I got to view the crisp here of the outside. I got to tell you, your focaccia got me through COVID.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
did.
It's Gabby's favorite,
I
too.
survived through COVID
Hang
with that
tight.
focaccia.
We
I
all
need a
did.
serrated knife. Let me tell me when you get a close up.
We're getting it.
Oh,
That's beautiful.
Oh yeah. She's a moment.
It is a moment. I'm weeping like a child.
Oh, Josette, in the mocha pot, in the mocha pot.
All right, hold on. Inside, you want to look inside?
Inside.
Okay, rotate it to the top camera above you can see it. Look at the top of the lid.
Over there. That
There
one.
we go.
There
There
it
you go.
is.
look at that.
That's beautiful.
That's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Is this what Nona brought this
Bella,
year
Bella.
for you?
No, that's mine. Hers is the one she got for her wedding that she used to make the coffee in when I was growing up. Oh, model. And that is a mocha pot. Let me show you the interior of my beautiful focaccia.
Down low.
Wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah.
Seriously?
Yeah. Oh, I'm doing it. I know she
We need to be up
once
here.
it starts
Sorry.
boiling, once it starts boiling like this, turn it off. It will continue
Oh my God.
to brew. Turn it off.
That's what I drove an hour and 10 minutes
Interesting.
for. Be
Molto
honest.
buono, molto buono.
Molto buono.
Ah,
Focaccia.
grazie, grazie.
Para you. Gotta get
I'm gonna steal myself and warp back into my zone here.
back into your work zone, son.
Start
Yep.
trekking.
Yeah, buddy.
Everything is done. Now I
Alright.
have one thing,
Daddy's
Mike,
home.
one favor of you to ask of you.
Oh, man.
Remember I told you you would know where the semifreddo is upstairs?
See?
I wanted you to go get it.
I took my first bite. What we doing
Where's
here,
it?
little
Want me
bro?
to get it?
You won't know which one it is.
All right.
Mike will.
I got you, little bro.
Mike will. And then Mike, you can taste test my
Hey, Joe, come on,
Avocado.
Mike, for a second, because I'm gonna go upstairs. Grazie. Grazie
Actually,
mille.
there's a little mute button on there.
oh
Want me to mute you?
Yeah, I'm coming by you. I'm gonna squeeze. Tushy
You want me to
squeeze.
mute you?
I'm invisible now. I'm invisible.
he's in the
You
middle.
can't see me.
Here, let me mute you.
Oh,
Oh my God.
oh.
Want one?
Hold on. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Amazing.
See, the benefits of when you live by Laura and you're friends with her, when she does all these live shows or even taping of the shows, there's excessive amount of food that comes your way. Mm-hmm. Best part.
Focaccia's done. Oh yeah.
Shut the oven off.
Oh yeah. Beyond.
Yummy.
Fries making me nervous. Chicken ragu with some fettuccine. Bellissima. You like that? Mmm. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hold on.
We're too busy crunching.
We are too busy crunching. I'm gonna grab two tiny little. I'll do two different kinds.
They call me Semifredo. That's
They
my
call you
nickname.
semifredo.
It's actually not my nickname, but
I'm gonna make one for you, one for Bryn.
oh, grazie mille.
You guys can taste test it as we sign off. You
Gotta get my drink.
You gotta just try it.
Gotta
This
get
is
my
my
drink.
homemade semifredo. Can't tell you what it is. Sorry. Can't. Can't. It's a secret. It's a secret.
There's no chocolate, right?
Nope. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. The crunch on top is, I can't tell you.
Okay, it's fine.
I'll tell you later. Can't tell you right now.
I don't want to know. How about that? Just keep making it.
You'll know soon. You just can't know it quite yet. Well, you can. The rest of the world can't know quite yet.
Got it. Oh my Lord.
That's the way I prefer it.
Little Joey is going to be so jealous.
And you kind of just like do like a spoon of this, like that. Yeah.
Wait, what about you?
I gotta finish. I gotta sign off.
Oh,
I gotta sign off.
there's always room for ice cream.
Oh my
Well,
God.
Semifredo.
Oh my God. Yes.
Mother of all that's good.
Is this real life?
Can you bring this to Night in Venice?
Oh, you know what I'll do? We'll bring the Lure barista. We'll make fresh cappuccinos with a scoop of this in there. Mike is the bartender. He can
Oh yeah, Mike is the guest bartender.
With a Lure barista machine.
Listen,
I have what mine. I have mine.
I got some drinks up my
Yeah, but
sleeve for that.
yours is very fancy.
Oh my God, this is so good.
Yours is very fancy. Hold on. I'm gonna sign off. Hang tight. Hang tight. I gotta give tastings. Okay.
Do a recap of everything.
Hold on.
What's your
give you
favorite
your
kind of gelato?
This.
Here you go.
I like all gelato.
Yeah,
I love it all.
like pistachio.
I like pistachio.
Actually, do you want it with some coffee? Yeah. Hold on.
So
Hold on.
I'll tell you, the one thing I can tell you about Italy is when you're walking around Italy and there's gelato everywhere, get the gelato. Just get it,
Yeah.
no matter where you are.
Okay.
What are the little cookies, Laura, with the little stars on top? The round
Pan di stelle.
pan di stelle. I gotta tell you, pan di stelle gelato is one of the best I've ever had. Stracciatella,
Oh, I like them.
also amazing.
I got you yours.
Oh, Jojo, you got some
his
too.
ice cream. Hold on, I'm gonna give Joe his.
Oh, you can't forget Joe.
Here.
Joe's the star of the show. Without him,
He's got a spoon.
He does?
Yeah. This is his second helping. Take a spoon just for that.
oh, should I do it? I'm okay,
Very
right?
much.
Okay. Gonna do that.
Tasty dough.
You need a spoon just for that.
I'm going in. Coming in hot.
Trust me.
Yep.
Just trust me.
With
Yeah.
my life.
That might disappear tonight.
Oh, I will.
I might come home with me.
I will. These are my people. Thank you for joining us on our very first Tasty Thursday. Hold on. Let me recap. Hold on. I forgot to recap. I get my drink. A little this is not an antipasto board, just so you know. It's not. It's pickings for your cocktails. Because if you're having a drink, you need to pick. Maybe a little salami, maybe a
Need to
little
pick?
olive, maybe a little
I'm
buco,
not
maybe a
picky.
little mortadella. You just need to pick with a cocktail. So we got Aperol spritzes, pickings, a little focaccia, beautiful Italian chicken ragù with some fettuccine, a simple, beautiful arugula salad with just good extra virgin olive oil, balsamic sea salt, and then we did have affogato.
We did.
It was good. It was good.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you in 2 weeks for our next Tasty Thursday. Tasty Thursday?
Tasty Thursday.
For our
Take
next
2.
Tasty Thursday, which I think should be like Easter dinner in an hour, because it should be Easter themed.
Yes.
Wow.
So
Well,
Mike,
we shall
Mike
see.
will dress up as a bunny.
We will have Mike find the most Easter-ish cocktail.
Oh, I got some.
Okay, great. And we will see
Bunny
you then.
costume.
In a bunny costume. We will see you then. Cheers.
Salud.
Salud.
Salute.
Cheers.